It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw is Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless 1st quarter. Purdy. Pressure too much. Down he goes. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings, 58 yards. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Ravens nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 65 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Throwing here, Purdy. Throw outside, McCaffrey's got it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Now Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. Now he's loose up the left sideline. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds.
A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Here's Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Completes it to Jennings. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
Baltimore, 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Jackson.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Play action. It's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 2. Purdy now to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Purdy.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass.
4th down coming up.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will do it for this first half.
49ers 10.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy...
It's caught inside the 25. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, 75 yards. And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
21. 49ers 16.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Jackson now. He'll try and do this himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Baltimore, first down. An 8-yard pickup. And
From the gun, it's Jackson.
His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Now it's Jackson.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Jackson to throw. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
Yeah, the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
The quick slant caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Jackson will keep it. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, Lou back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown left. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
18 yards on the play. And the 49er
operating from the gun. Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
At the 44-yard line.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
The 29-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. To throw is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
From the gun, Jackson. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Picked off by Malachi Starks.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Rashad Bateman, 29 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get this back.
This is just belt, man.
34-yard line. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Now it's Jackson.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And that's incomplete.
Well, that wasn't a spin move.
As we welcome you back, they've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the time.
Never mind, the same belt, the same belt.
1:53 left. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Jackson from the shotgun.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson and CD. That one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember what all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs. That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Purdy looking to throw.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And the kick here is good, so add 3 to the total.
How far was that? I actually need to know. That was crazy.
Is how this one comes to an end.
Hey, PlayStation.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control.